That's there. All right, we're just waiting a few minutes to allow some people to log on. This doesn't do spell check. Huh. Hey guys, how's it going? Raymond Corrales here with another show, Critique LA, episode actually number 4. Today we're going to be covering, sorry about that, guys. Today we're going to be covering my top 10 local mountain community homes. Okay, so we're going to be going over Acton, Agua Dulce, Green Valley, and Leona Valley. Okay, so if you're into big lots, if you like the possibility of maybe owning horses, or if you do own horses, then this is definitely a good show for you guys to watch or even share with your friends. So let's go ahead and start. So here we have 5805 Karate, or I would say Karate, I guess, in Acton, 93510. And this list price is $349,900. Okay, so, and my apologies before we continue. This is my beautiful wife. I think she was on episode 2 where she did a wonderful job putting the mask on me. My face feels good actually.
See?
Yeah, real smooth. I definitely think I'm gonna do that like once a week. But she's here today to not only am I gonna review these properties with you, but we're also gonna give you different loan programs and loan options. Is that correct?
Payments
mainly.
Just so you kind of get an idea of what you're looking at, what the payment will be. The payments I'm giving are going to be based on a pretty popular program that everybody's utilizing, which is FHA, 3.5% down payment. Minimum FICO 620. We can go as low as 580 FICO. Depending, it has compensating factors, but that's pretty much the standard program that people are using right now.
Okay, great. Now, this particular home, folks, right here, I'm just going to move this out of the way a little bit. Okay, this particular home, guys, it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. And it's only 384 square feet, very small, but it does. Now, the reason why I'm showcasing this one, it's been on the market for quite some time, 86 days, as you can see, but it's almost 5 acres. So it's a good lot. The fact that, it's 349, they've been lowering the price. I think they're able to, they might be willing to work with somebody on this one, especially because of the fact, here, let me pull this home up. Here we go. Now this particular home, does not have any water source other than at the well. There's no well, and I believe they do have a water source, which pretty much entails a water company coming out and filling, their what would it like
a tank,
a water tank,
has a water tank.
And that's how they get water to the house. That's why we're seeing the price and this home staying on the market. But I mean, for 5 acres, if you could try to get something like this, it would be good. And correct me if I'm wrong, but there is a program that we might be able to do something. I was thinking the FHA 203K. Okay. Now this doesn't have a well. Would we be able to? Can you first explain what the FHA 203K entails, and also if we would be able to do something with no well?
FHA 203K is FHA loan that gives you money to fix the property if it's not FHA, if you cannot get it approved FHA is the way it is right now. So for instance, if you qualify for $350,000 and you purchase a property for $300,000, you can use the difference of what you qualify for, which would be $50,000, to make any kind of repairs on the property to get it up to par to be financeable with FHA. Now this all happens is during the process you get loan approval for $350,000, so you're getting the loan off of the assumption that you've already done the repairs. The appraiser agrees that if you do those repairs, the property will appraise at that higher price. And then there's a contractor involved who ends up doing the work after you close, and escrow gives them the money and they get draws and they get verified and stuff like that. So it's all gets verified, make sure the work is done appropriately, and the funds get released to the contractor.
Okay, so basically, if you buy the house, like let's say this one right here with this huge lot right here, for let's say they get it for $300,000, and let's say it's about $40,000 to put in a well. Okay, so that's going to be $300,000 plus the additional $40,000 added on to the loan, right?
Yes.
But the house has to appraise to $340,000.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes. So what the appraiser does is, once we have a bid, so the first important thing to do when you're going to do this type of program is make sure you have the bid right away. So if you're looking at a property that has the potential of this program, you want to take the contractor out right away, get the bid going, so we understand and we know exactly how much you're going to need in there. That bid goes to the appraiser, so when he's looking at the property and appraising it, he compares it to the future estimate of repair.
Now let me ask you this question, okay? The contractor that they take out, can they just take out their own contractor?
It has to just be a licensed contractor.
Just a licensed contractor. So if they know a licensed contractor, then they could get the bid from them.
Right.
So you guys know, so they know what they're getting into before we start everything.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
And now we know how much it'll cost.
Okay. And does that contractor can that contractor also do the work?
Yes.
As long as he's licensed.
It has to be a license.
And insured and bonded.
Everything. They verify everything, and as long as they comply with FHA, you're good to go.
Okay, so you could pretty much apply this loan, the FHA 203K, to any fixer, right?
Yes, it can go to any fixer. There's even properties that aren't fixers that just want home improvements. Maybe people have been out in the market looking and it's just outdated, and they qualify for a lot more, and they just want to update the property. You can also utilize that loan to update the property.
That makes sense for sure. Okay, so I mean, all in all, okay, the interest rate's got to be higher though, right?
No, same
interest rate as the FHA.
Yep.
Okay, so I mean, I wonder why more people aren't doing it.
I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like a good loan.
It had a stigma that supposedly they take longer. But if you work with someone who knows what they're doing and how to get it done, it takes generally the same amount of time. Because the only difference is, a lot of times it takes long because they wait for the contractor. It takes a while to get the bid, so. And
is it the same qualifications as a regular. FHA? So same thing as an FHA home loan, except it's a rehab loan.
Yes.
Presented from FHA, right?
Basically.
So the way you could look at the FHA 203K, it's a rehab loan. It allows you to get into a home like this, fix the things that need to be fixed, or like Yasmin was saying, You know, if you find a home and maybe it doesn't suit your needs, like you're saying, you've been looking, like she was saying, you've been looking for a long time, and you know, you can make a couple tweaks, a couple updates to the house through that program. So a great program.
I think it is. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it just has a little stigma happening around with listing agents and
That it takes too long, but
that
you
it
can
takes
do
too
them.
long,
You can do them in
but
about 30 days,
they've
30,
been
35
done.
days.
They've been done regular. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been done regular time. There's nothing to it.
Now let me ask you something. Like, so if there's a listing agent, the fact that you can market that, you know,
That's very high in potential.
right?
Yes,
I mean,
especially a property like this.
right, yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
for sure, because right now, you know, this property is just probably accepting cash. But
Mhm.
I bet if we opened up the eyes to the listing agent, we could probably get this done. I mean, it's a great home. Maybe at a little bit of a lower price. You know, maybe at 300,000, you'll be able to, or even at 320, and you'll have a great home. Can you do additions? Because this home is kind of small.
There's certain programs, yeah.
Certain
Yeah, it's
programs.
just it depends on the overall house. It's per house basis, how much you have for qualifying, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But everything is a matter of a conversation and to look into it for you, yeah.
Okay. Great. All right. Well, let's go to the next one. All right. Now this one is 34646 What is it?
Violin.
I'm sorry. Violin Street in Acton, 93510, and the list price is 442,000. Okay, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet. It has a huge lot, you know, 2.5 acres. Really nice home. Let's check it out. It's been on the market for 11 days. It has a real country style.
Mhm.
Okay, you got that pot belly stove. I mean, those things radiate a lot of heat.
Yeah, they do.
They do. It looks like it does have AC. You got tile floors. I mean, it probably needs some painting. Okay, kitchen's a little bit outdated, but I mean, you know what, you have 2.5 acres, and it kind of makes up for that.
Mhm.
Definitely usable though. I think you know, with maybe even a FHA 203K, you could probably really do something even with this kitchen. Good sized kitchen though. I like the kitchen, and then it looks outside. Kind of reminds us of our home that we had out in Acton, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, same exact layout.
yeah.
Actually, it's right off
Yeah.
of Crown
Oh,
Valley.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same.
This appears to be a sunroom. Okay, okay, decent sized bedroom. I would assume that's the master. Nice little gazebo. You know, I like these juniper trees right here. Now a lot of the properties out here, you're gonna find either they're gonna be on a well, or they're gonna, you know, they're gonna have the gas is gonna be propane. Okay, so this is something you could get filled. You know, I don't know, maybe every 6 months, depending on your usage. You know, they come out there, and you know, the prices are different, so it's something you might want to look into. But um, great property. I love the 2.5 acres. Nice little water feature. Good space, nice views. Here's your wow, that's a pretty big. I'm assuming this is their well right here, their water tank. That's a big water tank.
It's good. Acton's good because you could see the prices over there versus over here, and you know you get pretty good acreage if you're looking for acreage. I know a lot of people want big land, but they want to buy here. You know, you
Yeah,
can
I
get
mean,
acreage in Acton. It's
right.
not that far
I mean,
off.
look at, if you want to buy 2.5 acres in the valley. I mean, you're gonna be, you know, millions. You know, that's just how it is. You know, so yes, it's outside of the city limits. I mean, maybe your job allows you to be a little bit further, or maybe this is a lot closer to where you work. But I mean, it's all from the valley. It's about what, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Acton, it's not too far. I mean, with traffic, obviously, you know, it's going to be longer. But man, I mean, when you come to this, when you come home to this, I think it makes it all worth it. Real nice home.
So for this house, your payment for the FHA program, not the 203K, but just the FHA in general, 620 FICO, your payment will be with around $2,985 a month for your own home, and that's included already taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance,
So so about $2,900, including insurance, taxes, and all that, right? $2,900. Now, I mean, a rental out here, basic
It's about
is
2,900.
about
It's about
2,900
more
bucks.
actually. Now I was looking for a client. We were looking earlier, and
Yeah, it's a lot higher.
3,300 and below in the valley was. I only had like maybe 16 houses, and they were 4 bedrooms, and they weren't like the best condition. So
What's the down payment on something like this?
for this price of 442,000, the down payment is 15,500 with the FHA.
Okay.
5%.
So down payment 15,500, and the payment about $2,900. That's not too bad. I mean, you get a lot of acreage. I mean, there's a lot of horse stalls. So if you have horses, or if you're interested in getting horses, I mean, this is definitely the setup for you already. Look, you have a chicken coop right there, ready for your fresh eggs. I mean, all in all, this is a nice property, and for the price, that's why I made it a part of my top 10. I think this is something you definitely get into comfortably. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, so the next one is 32484 Aliso Canyon Road in Acton. List price is $499,900, so pretty much $500,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just over 1,500 square feet, and the lot is almost an acre and a half. Okay, it was built in 1988, so and this one's been on the it's been on the market for 127 days. So I think there might be some room for some negotiating here. All right. So let's check this one out. I like the front. You know, not a lot of homes out here have grass. You'll see that a lot, but I mean it's an easy fix. You know, especially if these houses are on a well. And I think this particular house might be hooked up on
looks like it's
it's utilities to the city, the water, because it's and it is a newer build. But we'll check right now. Okay, nice front. It's got a chimney, 2-car garage. Ooh. Nice pool. Yeah. Listen, I mean.
So.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys live out there, you guys know how hot it gets. You know, the people, you know, our clients and friends and family that are
sell your house in the valley and go live over there.
Yeah, right. I know. Nice home though. I think it's definitely nice to have a pool out there because it gets really hot.
Yeah. Oh, it has grass.
Yeah, it has grass, really open. Nice little patio area. Needs some work. I do see some wood damage right here, you know, so you would want to keep that in mind with this home. Nice fireplace.
Very clean.
And it does, you know, and it does get cold. It does occasionally snow out there too. So, you know, all in all, I mean, you almost get all the seasons over there.
I loved it when we lived there. Like, from coming from the valley, going over there, and then experiencing almost as close to all season as you could possibly get. It was awesome when it was snowing, and we would run out. It was
Yeah, no, for sure. Nice living space. Galley style kitchen. Washer and dryer inside. This looks like a common bathroom. Appears to be the master, I would say. Bedroom. Third bedroom.
Pretty maintained. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. That's good.
And you have all these nice pepper trees right here. Real shady. Nice. And then it's gated also, so that's awesome. And you got your white fence all around. I mean, that's a huge lot. That's big. I mean, you could do a lot with that. I mean, you could add, I mean, ride your motorcycles around. You can do a lot. That must be
probably
the pool equipment and stuff, right?
Oh, so it's not. It's on propane.
Okay, yeah. So it's on propane, but it might be connected. I didn't see a well.
Yeah.
So it might be propane, but it might not be here. I could check right now. Let's go down. There we go. So the water source is public. Okay. It's just it just has propane. So it doesn't have a well. That's good, or not, depending on, you know, because when you have a well, you don't pay for your water bill.
Yeah. So.
So all in all, nice home. What did we give him payments on this one?
For this particular house with the same FHA 3.5% down payment, your payment will be about $3,370, and the down payment's about $17,500.
Okay, so down payment 17,500, and your payment with including taxes, insurance, and everything is 3,370. So okay, nice.
Obviously, you put more down payment, you get more.
Right.
If you're VA, if you're a veteran and you have VA, utilize your VA status. You can get zero down payment. Your payment actually be lower because you don't have mortgage insurance, so it could be probably like 3,000 or 100 depending.
Okay.
So it's good to talk to someone, especially if you're not sure.
Right. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so the next one we have is 33349 Wisconsin Street in Acton. List price is $549. 4 bedrooms and 4 baths. Okay, 2 full. Square footage is 2,700 square feet. So it's a good sized lot. Almost 5 acres. And it was built in 1980. When you look at the outside, it looks like it needs some work, right?
A little bit. The concrete's a little
broken, right? But
the house itself, just maybe some paint. The garage doors needs to be fixed.
Right, a couple things. But I mean, the square footage, almost 3,000 square feet.
It's a pretty big house.
And 5 acres.
5 acres.
Right.
So,
just needs a little love. Okay, high ceilings.
Love those ceilings.
Right. And all the skylights right there.
The wood beams.
Nice fireplace. Again, need some work. Carpet looks like it's in good condition.
Yeah,
maybe a little paint. It's hard to tell from the pictures though. Good sized kitchen. Dining area. Again, a lot of these kitchens in these tracts seem to be.
Looks like it has popcorn ceiling.
Yeah.
Ceiling.
Right.
A little bit of work.
And very open kitchen, washer and dryer area with a water softener. I remember out there the water was really hard, right?
Yeah.
But I mean the bathroom needs some work.
Like you said, for almost 5 acres, almost 3,000 square feet, 30 minutes from the city, that's a pretty decent price.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Especially when you're comparing out here in the valley, like that, mountain views, all the juniper trees in the back, or bushes. Are they bushes or are they trees? I think they're trees.
If it's close to the ground, it's a bush. I don't know.
They're trees.
Looks like they had a spa right there.
Yeah, nice. Or a gazebo. Right. Or barbecue area.
They took it with them.
And just throw some grass everywhere. Or not. It's fenced off.
Nice, it's fenced off.
It's fenced off. So
if you have pets.
Right. So if you have pets, kids, right, exactly. I mean, okay. So understand that if you're moving to this area, right, it's the mountains. They're gonna be coyotes. There's gonna be snakes. There's gonna be what else? Occasionally I've seen some bobcats out there. Yeah, there's gonna be I mean, you're gonna have wildlife. I mean, they're not all over the place, just running rampant.
Just like here,
right.
In the hills, they come down to eat.
So. Right, so you're gonna.
There's even bears. There've been bear sightings here.
That's true.
So swimming in the pool. So.
So I mean, it it's nice to have a gate because there is that element you have to consider. Okay, I'm assuming this is part of their 5 acres. I mean, all the way out here. That's nice. It's a newer. It looks like a newer condenser. I would say maybe about 2 years old. But that's that house. It just needs a little work. I mean, I would break all this off, right, and then just go ahead and, I don't know, just put something else, put another slab right there.
And to the people watching, just reminder that you can send your requests of what cities you'd like. And
right. Yeah, I mean, if there's some cities or some like a type of home that you want me to cover, just send me over your requests. I'll definitely look it over and see what's out there. Okay. Let's do 31743 First Street in Acton. The list price is $549. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. It's 2,100 square feet. Now the lot size on this is 1.3 acres. So that translates into almost 60,000 square feet. The home was built in 1991. It's been on the market for 237 days. I mean, this is a great home. I'm not sure why it's been on. I mean, obviously, I always say it's the price. They've already made their price adjustments. It looks like it actually was in escrow at one time, and it just came back on the market. So that's why possibly we're seeing. But I mean, 237 days. That is a long time.
I think it's more in the community, more this way,
right? Yeah,
more residential, more developed.
Yeah, it's right next to Acton Market. Right? Yeah. Well, the market's right here. You have Acton Market, right? If I'm looking at this right, I want to see. Yeah, that's right. So Soledad right here. So there's 2 Acton markets. So you have the markets, everything's close, the post office and all of that. So it is very convenient. So let's take a look at it. I love the front yard, right? Yeah. The landscaping is beautiful. I love the rock around, and then you have a nice wrapper. I don't know, it's not a wraparound porch, but it's a good sized porch. Definitely I could see myself, drinking my coffee, just kind of enjoying the morning right there. Good size. This. What do you think? Backyard or front?
The backyard.
Okay, so
kind of looks like the backyard.
Yeah. Appears to be the backyard, but beautiful. Again, the landscaping is beautiful. I love all the junipers and the pines. Yeah. So here, that's
the front.
It's the front yard. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's big.
Yeah. So again, and it looks like it was just painted as well. If you notice that, look at all the trim. You don't see any wood rot, or even the gutters are all painted. Just this home is well taken care of. Good sized kitchen. I love the cabinets. The red island, right? The red cabinets. I like that. The countertop. I mean, I don't even mind the tile. It's not too bad, right?
No.
I mean, it's
nice. It looks clean, but that's an easy.
Yeah, it's an easy fix.
I would leave everything the way it is and just replace the top.
Right. And then look at the floors.
The floors are nice.
You think that's wood or might be a laminate, right? It's hard to tell. Again, nice kitchen for sure. Dining area. Got a pot belly stove. I like the high ceilings, and then you got the exposed beams right here. I'm seeing the AC system. You got recessed lighting. Again, a continuation of the floors. They're I think that is a laminate actually. But you know what? I like laminate flooring because it's more tougher. It's a lot tougher. Durable. Yeah, it's more durable. I mean, wood tends to scratch. It dents very easily if you have kids or if you have animals in your house, occasionally like we do. Then you're gonna see the scratches. You're gonna see all that stuff come up on wood. That laminate is just a lot more durable. And the way they make laminate these days, I mean, it looks like wood.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't look cheap. I mean, some do, but they have some real nice stuff out there. Okay, that must be a common bathroom. Again, they're pretty much consistent with the flooring throughout.
Which is good, instead of being all.
This appears to be like a Jack and Jill, right? Boom.
Like.
You got, that room and this room. Yeah.
Definitely.
Another bedroom.
This one was, what was this price? This one was $394, right?
Which one? Let me see. I'm not sure.
I think it was.
Master bedroom, master bath. Needs some updating, but you do have an oversized jacuzzi tub, so that's nice.
That's nice.
And the backyard. Now I'm sure this is the backyard this time.
Yeah.
So
landscaping
is nice. I mean, I like the stamp colored concrete around. You know, they have these nice retaining walls right here throughout with some steps you could see. I mean, real. You know, they have nice bushes. I like the taste.
Mm-hmm.
And even this looks like some sort of a
Like fruit trees, huh?
fruit trees. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's nice. All the jasmine right there. It's gated, so that helps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a nice home all in all. Let's see what type of utilities. So it does have a septic tank, okay, which most do out there. Just that's another thing to keep in mind. Septic tanks, you can't let them fill up. You know, so any like leaking faucets that you have in your house, you definitely want to get those fixed right away because you know you'll see that it'll fill up really quickly. And those things, you know, I don't know. It just depends. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not, you know, like
The good thing is when you
400
buy
bucks
it,
to
you get
get
an
it.
inspection.
You're
And
right.
you kind of get the idea of what's going on with it. So.
Right. So in something like this, when you get your inspection, first of all, if it does have a well, if you know if this one of the homes have a well, you're gonna want to get the well inspected. So you're gonna need to get a well inspector
Mm-hmm.
to check it and certify it. And they do all these things. They test the water. They do whatever
Yeah.
the stuff they do, and they're checking for certain elements and bacteria
Mm-hmm.
that are in the waters.
Yeah.
Pretty much things that won't harm you. You want to make sure the water's safe to drink, obviously. So you want to get that, and then you also want to get the other the septic
Inspection.
cert.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna want to get that inspected. You just never know.
Obviously, they're all optional inspections, but if you're purchasing this type of a property, you
Right.
should really invest in just getting it inspected because you don't want to get in there
And it'd be
because those
full.
things can cost
Yeah.
a lot of money to
Right.
fix and repair. And,
Yeah, and even the well. I mean, you're
so
talking.
it's worth the money to
So
get
if the well is low on water,
Mm-hmm.
and or if it's undrinkable, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to get it treated, and those things are gonna
Yeah,
cost. So
absolutely.
definitely, I always suggest to my clients to always do all your inspections, okay? Because they could be pricey, and you know what, something like this, a well inspection and a certification of the septic, right, or a certification of the well, something that we could ask the seller for. It's something that I feel like it's something that the seller should provide as well because they are selling this home, and you want to let your buyers know, hey, everything, the well is certified, the septic tank is good, everything is ready to go. So it might be something that you might be able to negotiate with the seller to get them to pay for those inspections, just so you know what you're going into. Then obviously, if they need to be treated, then that's when you're going to ask for them to be treated, or we get a price reduction, right?
Right. And these are the pluses of working with a real estate agent because if you go directly to the seller, you don't know what you can work with.
Right.
If you go to someone who doesn't know, you'll end up spending more money versus if there was something that they can save you,
Right.
So it's very important.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so the next one is 32720 Rancho Americana Place in
I don't think I
Acton.
gave the payment for that last
Okay,
one.
let's go back.
I'm sure everybody wants to know.
Yeah, this one's a nice one. So let's pull up the front and okay, go ahead. So this one is $549,900.
Okay.
Okay.
So this one the payment is $3,700. With a down payment of $19,300. And again, this is with the minimum down 3.5% FHA. If you have more money down, obviously payment will drop.
Yeah, so so if you're putting 5%, 10%, right, 20%, obviously your payments are going to go down. So it's something definitely that if you are interested in finding out, like, hey, how much is it if I put 5% or 10%, and getting those options so you kind of see what the difference is. The best place to start is right here, honestly. She's been in the business for 17 years, and you're not going to get any better advice than with her. That's for sure.
And make sure it's okay to ask for estimates like this. It's okay to ask for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 estimates on properties, especially when you're purchasing from your lender. And they should definitely just give them to you. It shouldn't be something where you don't feel like asking or you feel it's too much. That's our job, is to make sure that you know what you're purchasing, what your payment is, and all questions are answered.
All right, definitely. Okay, so the next property is 32 720 Rancho Americana Place in Acton. List price is $594. Now, if you notice, most of these homes are in Acton. Okay, so sorry about that. I try to make it. Now, these were the best homes. Just understand that these were the best homes under 600,000. So a lot of the homes were in Acton, and then we have a few in Agua Dulce, and then one or two in Green Valley and Leona Valley. But either way, they're properties with good sized lots. So let's go ahead and dive into this one now. This one is listed for $594, just under 600,000. It's a 4-and-2, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,200 square feet. It's gonna get out of here for a price. Price per square foot is $259. It's half an acre. Okay, 26,000 square foot lot, which is still big. You know, I mean, half an acre is still a good size. It was built in 1989, and days on the market is 45. So let's go ahead and front. This looks like a newer home,
really
right?
Nice.
Very modern. Looks like a craftsman. Okay, this appears to be some sort of like an outdoor retreat area, right? I like the stucco. Everything appears to be painted and taken care of.
Like a little patio, private patio.
Yeah. Okay, inside, like the
it's like your standard
new
build,
home,
you know,
yeah.
large ceiling or high ceilings, you know, double doors.
Again, okay, so you have the same tile throughout, which I'm not a big fan of, but it is a newer home, and I like the openness of it. You know, it appears that the kitchen is open up to this living space right here, right? And they got the red accent wall, which
well, we would have to look at. It's kind of hard to tell from.
So here you have your dining area, and this is probably the kitchen with your breakfast nook, and then right here is probably the kitchen right here. And then you have like a little bar area, which a little wet bar area is nice. There's a breakfast nook right off of the kitchen, which is very convenient to have. And here's the living space. So you have it's very open. So you have the living space and you have the kitchen with this, you know, with this open wall right here.
It was the formal. The other side of the house was the formal dining, formal living.
Right.
And then they come to the other side of the house.
Your living space. Nice hardwood floors. That looks hardwood. Yeah, it says wood floor right there.
Nice. The floor is nice. If that would have been throughout the whole house, it would have been better.
Yeah. And they stopped in this bedroom.
Yeah.
They put like a, I don't know what
that.
Laminate, yeah. Okay, oversized tub. I don't know if this probably
looks like
the master, right? Yes, it's master bath.
I love when they
when they put the description on the bottom, right? Yeah,
I know. It's so much easier.
His and her wardrobes and dressing area.
Little extra things the agents can do.
Right.
You know?
Nice. I like the master headroom or bedroom with the wood floors. I like it. You know, I like this little notch in right here.
I don't know. That's like a queen size bed.
Yeah, that's a queen.
Gotta get it bigger.
Well, they could have fit it.
No, it looks like it'll fit.
Maybe just one. Maybe a lady owns this.
Yeah.
I mean, not that a guy can't sleep on a queen bed, but maybe it's a single person.
With little flowers and everything. Of course they can.
Well, hey, it's all good. I like flowers. Okay, so nice patio area, right? I like that. I like the backyard. Really open. You got some, you know, you can put an RV back there, or you know, some of your toys. Nice. I mean, for a half acre, I mean, it's big. It's a good size.
Yeah, you can see it. They're probably standing at the end.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the side of the yard, right?
So
that
one was
prices. So this is $594.
Yes.
You know, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. So with an FHA loan, I mean,
FHA 3.5% down.
3.5% down.
You're looking at a payment at around $39.94.
So I mean, with this particular home, I mean, if the payment is fine for you, then great. But I would put more down. I would do 5%, if you can, because it's gonna make a.
I think a lot of the people who purchase homes in around that area that are selling here and moving there,
Right.
they're putting a large down payment.
Right. Yeah,
So
definitely.
they're, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
people look at, well, what do I have here versus what I can buy? They'll do that. They'll keep their payment really low, and then you have this
Absolutely.
huge house.
Absolutely. So, I mean, again, obviously the larger of a down payment you put down, you're going to see
Yeah,
your
for this one, for
payments come
the
down.
just minimum is 20,800.
And that's 3.5% down FHA,
Mhm.
20,800 for this home right here.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So the next one, we're finally in Agua Dulce. We're 13252 Crisco Street in Agua Dulce. List price is $429. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, just over 1,000 square feet. Not a huge lot, right? But it is still mountain living, right?
And it's closer to us.
And yeah, and so I wanted you guys to take a look at this one. The lot is still pretty big. I mean, it's 12,000, over 12,000. It has been on the market for 50 days. They don't have the best pictures, so let's try to look at it. I mean, from the front, I mean, it doesn't look so hot, right? But I think this might be another home that would qualify for an FHA 203K. Now, in an FHA 203K, the FHA rehab loan, are you able to do stuff like landscaping?
That's a good question.
Okay.
I would have to look into that.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I mean, it's a rehab loan. I would imagine that,
I know
because
that
it does add value, right?
I know, yeah. But I know that they do have some that add pools.
Mm-hmm.
So I do know that. I'm just not sure if it's landscaping, because I know that it's more towards property driven.
Right.
Well, specifically.
I guess you're right. I mean, because if you're a homeowner, most likely you'll be able to do the landscaping stuff yourself.
Yeah, I know.
And save yourself like money from having.
And I can't imagine an appraiser looking at the lands, because you remember it has to be via appraisal and all that stuff.
Right.
So I don't see that a pool versus on the other hand, or like you were saying, additions and that.
Right.
That's something appraisers can kind of estimate. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. I mean, the home needs some work, but I think for the price, and if you're able to get into something, maybe get a rehab loan on this, kind of do some, I don't know, remodel. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, right? It's just the pictures.
Yeah.
It's just the pictures that are bad. I mean, it doesn't have AC. I don't think it does, because I see the wall units, or it's just not working properly. It's just, you know what? Again, sellers, when you're listing your home, I probably say this every single show. You want to take professional pictures. I mean, it's a $429,000, almost a $500,000 piece of property that you're selling. At least go make sure your agent takes some professional
brighter pictures. Yeah, it's worth it.
So let's see. Let's look at this real quick. It's on septic. It is on a septic tank. And it doesn't state it. Okay, so the water source is public, and it looks like probably the gas. It's hard to say. It doesn't say right here. Most likely it is, though. In that particular area, it probably has public utilities, but something you definitely want to check and keep an eye on this one, because again, it has been on the market for 50 days, and they've already made a price adjustment. So it would be a good piece of property to get into if you want to live closer to the mountains. This is a good opportunity to do that. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, did we do the price?
No.
Okay.
Payment for that one.
Okay, so the price on 429, it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, under 1,000 square feet, right? 12,000 square foot lot. What's the payment for this one?
You can have this home for a payment of almost $2,900, and a down payment of $15,000.
So $2,900.
Yeah.
So no, it's actually $2,880.
$2,899.
Hey, it's $1.
Yeah.
Okay, but so not so bad.
Year.
and then what's the down payment?
$15,020.
$15,020. So $15,000, right? And the payment is just under $2,900 or $2,900, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to this next one. Okay, this one is 13218 Crisco Street in Agua Dulce. This is our second Crisco Street, right? Yeah, the other one was, it's on
Yeah,
the same street.
Same street.
Oops. Sorry about that, guys. We're having technical difficulties. Here we go. Got my stuff together now. All right, so 13218 Crisco Street, Agua Dulce. List price is $495, so it's just under $500,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just about 1,700 square feet, and it's just under a half an acre. It was built in 1981, and it's been on the market for 119 days.
Ooh, a long time.
It's been on the market, yeah, it's been a while. Hey, you want to watch a video? All right, let's see what this is about.
Ooh, cozy cottage in Simi Valley. You can see the difference in marketing.
in the production. Now,
Yeah,
this is something you guys are gonna want.
Look at that. That's nice.
Now, this is something that I provide on all my listings. You know, I provide professional photos, I provide videos. You know, you're really gonna want your agent to do those things because it just gives it more of a pop. And so when you're trying to sell this, when you're trying to market the home, it just adds more value to it. And for the buyer as well, because then they're able to get a better idea of what this home is about. And now it's listed as a single family residence. Yeah,
It's a house.
yeah, it's a home. It's a nice home.
It's a nice house. I was trying to find a fault.
Yeah,
Find it.
nice home. You know, I think it's definitely worth it. You know, for under 500,000, looks like they're ready to negotiate. 119 days on the market. Okay, so if you get this home, you know, let's say you land it for 480. Now, what versus what 480 gets you in the valley? It definitely doesn't compare. I mean, you're comparing apples and oranges at this point. I mean, this is mountain living. You know, it's a different type of living. So if this is something that you want to do, live in the mountains, live in these mountain communities, because you like the peacefulness that comes with living in those areas, and you know, definitely, I think this is one of the nicest homes out of the bunch,
for
right?
the price.
For the price,
For
yeah.
the price, yeah. So this one, the payment would have been
sorry about that.
$3,337 for this house, with a down payment of $17,400.
So $3,300 payment, and that's with insurance, taxes, all this stuff.
Whole shebang.
And then it's about 17,000 down. Okay, a little bit over 17,000 down. Okay.
Yeah.
Next property is here we are at 15324 Calle Naranjo, Green Valley.
Green Valley.
Okay. Now, if you guys aren't really familiar with Green Valley, real nice community. I mean, it's a few years ago when we were doing all the REOs with your mom, and we had, you know, the properties on Green Valley. That was what, maybe about 3-4 years ago now, 5 years ago. First time I ever came across this property or the city. I never even knew it was there. But beautiful little community.
How far is that
from the valley?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that far.
It's kind of
yeah,
like
you could take
Agua Dulce-ish.
Yeah, what you do is you take Bouquet Canyon all the way up, and it takes you to there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you take Bouquet Canyon north.
It sounds like if it's really far away.
No,
It really isn't, though.
It's not. It's about 20-25 minutes.
Yeah.
You'll get there, and along the way, I mean, the drive is real nice.
I remember the drive.
Yeah,
the drive was really, really
yeah,
nice.
you had all those water basins. You know, just real nice property.
Little things over there.
There we go. All right. So 5 days on the market. 417. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Wait. So let's go over this. I didn't even realize this. List price $200,000.
Yeah, I'm like,
okay. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Okay. 25 minutes away from the valley. Okay. 417,000 square feet. the lot size is just under 10,000 square feet. It's not acreage or nothing, at all. But I mean, 200,000.
See, this is Charlene needs to move into that.
Charlene, yes, she could come back over here.
Come on, Charlene.
Like a nice home. It looks like they've painted it, or they've done so. It looks like newer windows. I mean, if you're a single person, this is perfect right here. It's got wood paneling on the inside, but I mean, it's only 400 square feet. How much is it going to cost to rehab this thing?
Yeah.
Not too much. It's like a garage. It's like rehabbing the garage.
Use it as a rental.
Yeah, you can use it as a rental.
Buy it and rent it out.
Yeah, definitely, you can use it.
Yeah, and you can get some good rent out there and your investment won't be so much.
Yeah, I would say rents up. I don't know, maybe a rent like maybe $1,000 right there. I would say 1,100. Decent kitchen. I mean, but for 200,000. I mean, this is 200,000. And only 25 minutes away. Shed. I mean, and then it's a 10,000 square foot lot, so it's not a small lot.
No.
And then if you only have a 400,000 square foot home, I mean, trust me, the lot's gonna look humongous.
Yeah, you can make some additions to it.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about the lot being
right.
The size that it is. You can always.
Good point. Now let me ask you this. FHA 203K.
I knew you were gonna go there.
Could you, no, but I think you can
add
square footage.
I'm not sure. I'm
don't
not
quote you on that.
Don't quote me on that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, these FHA these loan products, they change.
Products change daily. In some cases. Freddie Fannie update their programs all the time. So
yeah.
What could have been one time is no longer. What wasn't any longer now can. So.
Well, we'll do some research on that one, and then we'll find out for you guys. Okay. Nice oak tree right there.
I wonder if the roots are too close to the house because of that oak tree.
Yeah, I don't. But it is a raised foundation though, so it's not like it's on a slab. So it does have room, So unless it gets under the actual foundation, but I mean, it was built in 1934.
Yeah.
I don't think you would want to go see the property. Now, if you go see the property and it's all crooked, then yeah.
Again, this is where your inspections come in handy.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay. Backyard, good sized backyard. For 200, guys, what's the price? What? Give them the payments.
Oh, your payment will be about $1,400, $1,378.
And that's just with the minimum down, of course. I mean, the more money you put, the lower the payment. So if you want to rent it out, you have some passive income coming in every month, which is nice, right?
Yeah, you'll definitely have income coming if you if you purchase it as an investment, put more money down. Because this is only a $7,000 down payment with this payment. So if you could rent it for $1,000, and if you're buying it as an investment, but generally 20% down.
Right.
Your rents would definitely cover your payment on this property.
Real good. All right, so let's go to 9331 Elizabeth Lake Road in Leona Valley. Okay, now a lot of the homes in Leona Valley, they're more on the pricier side. So anytime you could find something, that is at this price range, I mean, it's definitely worth going to take a look at it. So that's why I picked it on my top 10. Okay, so here we are again, 9331 Elizabeth Lake Road, Leona Valley. List price is $299, so just under $300,000. It's been on the market for 32 days. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet, and the acreage on this one is almost 4 acres. Okay, so that's nice. That's why I picked this one put this one as part of my top 10. It was built in 1971. Let's take a look at this. I mean, beautiful views, right? I mean, you've been to Leona Valley plenty of times.
Really, really nice.
I mean, just
rural mountains all around.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful area. It definitely snows there. Okay, you got your high-pitched roof right here,
which is great because it snows.
It does snow over there, guys. Now, I don't think this is a part. Is this part of the house?
I don't think so.
It might be a separate house.
Yeah.
Well, we could read the description right now. little fire pit area. Now it does have horse stalls, which is nice. So if you have horses, this is definitely it's ready for you. Great views. Again with the views.
Wow.
I mean the mountains. Yeah,
really
nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it. All the trees. Inside looks, well taken care of. You got tile floors. You got the pot-belly stove. And those things produce a lot of heat. I'll tell you that right now. Size living space, stand-up shower.
That's interesting. It looks like there's steps going up to the toilet.
It's a throne.
Watch your step.
It's a throne. It's gotta be above everybody, right? So when you speak to people, you're like, yeah, speak down to them.
While you're on the throne.
Right. Decent size, or it's hard to tell.
Vanity.
But it's a vanity. It's okay. I mean, it's not ugly.
No. That just throws me off. It's only 2 steps. It looked like it was 3.
Right.
It's not too bad.
Horse corrals.
I wonder if we've been inside that room yet.
Who knows?
I know.
But it's a nice home, and I think $300,000 in Leona Valley.
Let's see
almost 4 acres. I think it's a good price. What do you want to say?
Yeah, the description. See what that's.
Okay. So it's an investor special.
Oh.
It's an investor special. It didn't look like an investor special.
It's because it's 2 homes for the price of 1.
So so you get 2 homes.
Maybe the second one needed.
Maybe the second.
I don't know.
Okay, view home on almost 4 acres of land nestled in the hills of Leona Valley. Great horse property with round pens, barn, and animal shelters with water available. Great main house with 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. So the main house is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Okay, and which has a stunning fireplace, country kitchen, living room, and dining area. Gorgeous, great guest home. That must be the one with the pitched roof. With 1 bedroom and 1 bath. Okay. With a game room or music studio, with a bedroom upstairs and a full bath, along with another area perfect for storage or playroom. So I'm not sure why it needs. I mean, unless something's wrong with the septic. I don't know. I'm not sure why it's an investor special.
Me either.
But if it is,
live in one, rent the other.
I mean, listen. If it is, it's nothing that your FHA rehab loan won't be able to fix, unless it doesn't cover the items that need to be fixed. But for the most part, I mean, those rehab loans really do cover a lot. Okay, so it might be a perfect home for that. So with this being the last home, what's the payment on this one?
It's almost $300,000. The payment is $2,034.
$2,034. So $2,300.
No, $2,034.
Oh, so
less than $2,100.
So yeah, so
basically almost $2,000.
Okay, thank you. So
it's $34.
$2,000.
Believe me, I deal with some buyers that $34 means $34.
So $2,000. And what's the down payment?
$10,500.
So $10,500. So for about $10,000, it'll get you into this home with the payment of around $2,000. I mean, that's not bad. Leona Valley is great. I mean, if you live in Palmdale and work out of Palmdale, it's not that far from Palmdale. Definitely a good home for you there. Or maybe you just want to get rid of, you want to get away from the valley. Definitely a great home. Check out Leona Valley. There's a bunch of apple orchards and peach and cherry orchards and farms that you're able to go over there and pick your cherries from the tree. I mean, it's a nice place, so check those out. Let me ask Jasmine, how can they get a hold of you? How can they reach you if they have any questions regarding home loans, refinancing, or maybe some of these homes here? Where can they get a hold of you to talk about qualification?
Well, you can reach me via Facebook if you want, just Yasmin Fajardo.
Okay.
You can text or call me on my cell. It's 818.
Call me on my cell phone?
Call me on my cell. Yeah. 818-359-5332 for business purposes only, though. It's the only reason you call me on my cell phone.
Okay. Unless you're family and friends.
Yeah, then you could just text me.
So okay, and so you're on Facebook under Yasmin Fajardo.
Yes, I also have a Facebook page for my lending. It's Yasmin Fajardo. Yasmin Fajardo, your mortgage loan professional, or you can go to my other page, which is Dignified Home Loans, San Fernando Valley.
Or you guys could just put a message into the message area. Say you want some more info on some loan products, and then she'll get back to you promptly.
Yeah. You can check out my Yelp. You can check out my YouTube. I have things. So just put my name, and I'm sure a lot of things will pop up.
Okay, perfect.
You can also message on his page, and I'm sure he'll connect us.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If you need to get a hold of her, just go ahead and message both of us. I mean, she's my wife. All I gotta do is roll over the bed and say, hey, so and so wants to talk to you. So, anyways, well, thank you so much for joining us for episode 4. We appreciate all the viewership, all the comments, if there were any. But hey, maybe you're gonna watch this later. It's a good show to watch. If you are interested in some of these mountain communities. So we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.